Hello everyone, can you hear me? It's not quite working. Genie's not working. Maybe yeah, it's working. Now I can hear myself. I'm sorry about that. Hello everyone, this is the Talentpool team and project as well. My name is Tharos Wasfi and this is Sini. And I'd like to introduce our project that we've been working on for 3 months. But first, let me introduce our whole team. And that's 7 of us. We started the project and we have built a very cool solution for a big problem. And that's the 9 of us because we're a team of 9 people. And if you go to our website, talentpool.talentglow.com, you're going to find our online portfolio there. And if you click on team, you will see our nice guys. We're 9 people: Nina Jackson, Tomme, Laivaima, and Sini, myself. And apologies if I can't read Finnish names very well. Please don't laugh at me. Villi and Elis, Victor, and our 2D project partners and part of our team, Rico and Sauli. So, without further ado, we are working on a big problem regarding talent matching and recruitment. And just before we start, I'd like Sini to ask you 3 questions. 2 questions now and 1 last question at the end of the presentation. So, the floor is yours, Sini.
Okay, hi everyone. I have a question for you all. How many of you have ever spent a lot of time applying for a job or internship? Have you ever filled application in different websites? How many of you? I think most of us have. And how many of you would like to be able to have all the internships and the jobs in the same place and search and apply for them in just a few seconds? Anywhere. In a bus, while having coffee, while having a lunch. I see kind of many hands. So we have this kind of solution for you.
The rest of them are already employed, that's why they didn't raise their hands. Alright, so it seems that there is a common problem that a lot of us are facing, and we focus the research on the student side, and we realize that students spend a lot of time looking for internships on different resources, and after they find them, the story does not end, it begins, because you have to go to a lot of companies' websites separately and fill separate application forms and attach their CVs and cover letter, and it takes hundreds of hours for some people who are not really successful or they don't have specific skills that are required in the market. So that's a big problem for students, and also when it comes to companies, they struggle to find students, and after they find them, sometimes they post some internships. That's not companies, that's me, but I represent companies because I was working in recruitment for some companies. And the problem is that after they post their jobs, there are a lot of applications that comes through, and the challenge for them is filtering and screening and inviting those applicants for face-to-face interviewing. That takes a lot of time for companies. So what is the solution is that we have decided to develop a mobile app that makes the whole process very easy and simple and fast for the companies and for the students as well. And to give you a little bit about the, I'm going to show you a video on how it works. The product is fully fully functioning, but for now I'm going to show you the images of the slides and also the video for how it works. Basically, students can create their profiles and fill their information and the skills, and that would take, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes. And also the companies can fill their profiles, and also they can post internships. So briefly, the students can search and browse all the internships, search and browse all the companies, keep track of the internships and the jobs they applied for, and the companies as well can keep track of the students, and they can access them as well if they want to search for students before they even create the internship and post it. So that's pretty much the images, and one of the most important features that we would like to implement, or we have already implemented in our mobile app, is competency-based video interviewing. For companies that don't have a lot of time to invite applicants face-to-face interview, we have implemented something called video interviewing, where the companies can post their competency-based questions to check on the candidate's suitability for the job and also their skills and leadership. Okay. So that video interviewing allows students to record the answer to these questions and post it to the app. And this way, there is no need to waste a lot of time on this thing. And that's how we're planning to make the match happen. And really quickly, I'm going to show you our video that summarizes how the whole process of creating the application works. It's less than 1 minute video, so I hope you don't mind. Just 1 more minute. Thank you very much. Now I have time for questions.
Yeah, thank you. I like the idea, but how do you differ from LinkedIn?
Because we're not LinkedIn. First of all, LinkedIn is a web-based application. Second of all, LinkedIn is not made for jobs or internships. They have recently, in the last few years, got into the job board kind of type of business, but before that they are kind of social network, similar to Facebook, but they're within the business area. So they got into that recently, and Facebook is a very broad, big social media network that is not focused on any single problem, not single solution, and they're not mobile. They have a mobile version now, but for the social media network, but not for talent matching. So you can't use, let's say, LinkedIn on over like in just a few seconds to apply for a job. It's the same like in the job boards.
Okay, so how do you find the best worker or the best position for you in this app?
Me or the companies? As a company? The companies search by skill, because this is a mobile app that is focused on student skills, because when it comes to students, they don't have a lot of job experiences, and if they do this kind of student job, they don't have a professional record to post on companies and stuff like that. So it's a skill-based focus. So basically, student companies can search by skills and find the students and access them really quickly and easy.
Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. How do you make companies to use this
Okay.
for recruitment? I myself am recruiting lots of people from Oulu, and it takes a lot of time and effort, but what would make me to use this?
Okay. What would make companies use this is, first of all, the first and easy solution to use, and also the video competency-based interviewing function that we're implementing that would solve companies' problems in terms of not finding time when they post a job and then they kind of have hundreds of applications and they don't have, as you said, weeks to filter and screen and invite candidates for interviews. So using this function, they can simply watch the videos quickly for those who applied and filled and answered the questions through a recording video, and after that they can decide which one to choose, or they can invite for a final interview.
Okay, have you considered your target audience in companies? Is it the HR department, or is it only small companies?
Any company can use that, companies who are facing problems in recruitment, so small companies as well as big companies. And we're in touch with some companies for user testing and some companies that would like to kind of have a test to go and see how it works and how it can solve their problems in recruitment.
Have you considered some sort of business model for that? Is there subscription based or?
Yeah, we consider the SaaS model, software as a service, and there would be in the second version, because now we have a fully functioning product. We would like after to do so. We still gonna list it under prototype because we need to get the first user testing round with companies and see what features they want to implement after that and what modification they want to make to be able to use it and apply it in their business. And after that, we're planning for premium versions which would be paid. Okay,
thank you. I would like to comment on the differentiation part, that you could work on that still and crystallize that. What do you actually, what is your kind of core value promise, and how do you differentiate from competition? Thank you.
Hi guys, nice job. to build on the differentiation, because I think that that's going to be the piece that you're going to have the most challenge with. I thought the video interviewing piece was really creative. I haven't seen that before. But the Monster.com, Career Builder, I'm not sure if those sites are here, they're in the US. Those offer a fairly similar service to what you're talking about. Have you considered, or as part of your business model, to consider certain industries or populations? You spend a lot of time talking about students. Have you considered going more niche versus universal?
Yeah, that's what we're doing, because exactly as you said, there are like thousands of job boards, not 2 or 3, not just Monster, and thousands of job boards that I personally worked with in recruitment that provide recruitment services. But this is not focused on the recruitment itself. This is a mobile recruitment service, and mobile recruitment service is some sort of a new generation that is coming to solve the bigger problem that talent acquisition applications or softwares are facing in terms of being robust and filled with information that takes so much time for the candidate or job applicants to apply for. So the mobile app is a niche in terms of making the whole process very easy and simple, and also it collects all the jobs and internships in one place. So let's say locally, we don't want to go universal for now. Locally, for you to find internship or job here in Oulu, or let's say in Finland, you have to go through a lot of websites, and that's just the beginning. And after that, every website takes to the company's website. There you have to face the long process of filling an application and submitting a CV, and that takes so much time. I've gone through this process myself, and it takes really a lot of time to fill all these job applications. So when you have all the students, all the University of Oulu here in one place, that's something really niche. If companies want to hire students, they know where to find them easily and quickly.
I think you're onto something. So I think you're onto a good idea.
Yeah.
So keep working on it.
Yeah, I worked with in recruitment for 2 years, and I myself established the recruitment process for Rolls-Royce in the Middle East. So I know about recruitment from the company's side internally as internal recruiter. So I know the challenges even with the system they use, the applicant tracking system like Talio and Talentpool and Avature and these things. And I myself lived these problems of having to go through the applications, thousands of them, and it was a waste of time.
Right, do we have any comments from the audience here? Anybody looking for a job? No? Oh, okay, we got one. All right.
One last question.
We have just one last question. It's an opportunity for you who are looking for a job. We have possibility to user testing. How many of you would like to be one of the first users of this app and be able to have your profile seen by some of the biggest companies here, like Nokia and like that?
All are here.
Yeah. How many of you would like to have this opportunity? Okay, great.
Okay, so
Just give your email address.
yeah, we'll be sitting there, and the product is fully functioning. You can install it and fill your profile. And there we have, after that, the testing with companies who will search for your profile and other skills and see if this works for them or not.
Okay, thank you. Before the next team, yes.
I like it.
Yeah, keep it, please. Take it home. Yeah, yes, please. So before the next team, just a short introduction in here, because this was a team Talentpool. So during this Demola season, we have had also other kind of talents with us in here in Demola process, and they have been showing us that the future is very bright for all of us. And those ones are here. There are 8th graders in here, and also the teachers in here that are involved in here. Raise your hands so that everybody can see you. So the 8th graders are enjoying the Demola process on their own, actually in here. They've been partly involved with the Demola processes in the Demola mid-pitch, not the mid-pitch, but the pitch fair events and so on. And I have to tell you, I was following one of the pitches that they were doing on 2 weeks ago. And I was amazed. They had a half an hour and 1 hour time to create an idea and create a service or product out of that one. And I'm not only saying that because everybody wants to be kind and so, I really mean it. It was amazing what they came out with. So we are looking for those youngsters to participate in Demola when they enter the university in the near future. So thank you for you, all of you, and hoping to see you soon again.